I'm going to show you what I do when I have a stiff neck and some hip stiffness or tightness or pain and low back pain. I'm an acupuncturist for 20 years, and I just experienced now, I just got out of the pool and I just was feeling some tight neck and back and hip stiffness and pain. So I'm walking and swimming to help prevent that kind of thing, but I'm gonna do this acupressure for myself, so here it is. So I like to do the worst side first and then the less pain side second usually, and also I like to go top to bottom. So to begin with, I'm gonna put my pinky finger between my eyebrows. This is point yin tong for centering and grounding, and I breathe in and breathe out. And then I'm going to start, this side feels worse, so I'm going to start on this side. And that point in the corner of the hairline in the back of your neck, so about here, and I find that and touch that. Then I'm just going to go directly to the hip, and I'm doing this sitting down, but you can do standing or laying or whatever works for you. I think we just got crooked. And so I'm gonna be just find a spot here that feels sore. Oh, there's one. There's a lot of acupoints, a few different ones around here. So this can be considered acupressure, and also just, you can find the affected spot. So just back of the neck, then to the hip, and then I'm gonna go to the acupoint on the top of my foot, and that's gonna be right here by the pinky toe. And there's several different points along this same meridian that I'm on, which is the gallbladder meridian. The back of the neck, the hip, and this are all the same meridian. So it can be here, or it can be up here, or it can be up at the ankle, or all of those. So I'm just mentioning to you that it doesn't have to be so exact when you're doing acupressure. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. So starting, I already feel better. I'm just opening the flow of this channel along the side of the body. That's what I'm doing. So this is pretty simple. And then I'll go to the hip. Sorry, I think it's crooked. And then, I'm just kind of finding, like, here's an acupoint, and these are on this channel, but I'm also just giving myself a little flexibility. And I can't see what you're seeing right now, but I'm just gonna go with that. You're seeing my foot here, and this point, or this point, or this point. So I'm just opening that meridian on both sides of the body, just opening that meridian on both sides of the body for the flow of energy. And you can repeat that multiple times. You can do it once, or you can do it, 20,000 times. And so then I'm gonna end with this point on the end, inside of my ankle, because that is a tonifying number for, tonifying point for the energetic of the kidney channel, which is our source chi. So I'm just holding my hand over this area at the bottom of my leg around my ankle, and that is kidney source energy, which is the low back. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Again, you can do this in any position, and I'm just grounding now the energy. So this is just a simple little routine that you can do to open that when you have neck or hip pain or stiffness. And I wanted to explain that I felt like today felt like an interesting day. I didn't get to do as long of a time of my stretches that I would have preferred in the morning, and I could already tell at that point that I wished I had more time to just do some stretches where I hang and I just allow my spine to open in the morning sometimes, and that's after some movement like walking or something else. And then also I felt a little bit stressed out today with just a little bit of, which is a silly thing to say, I'm in a beautiful setting and I just was swimming. So you think, wow, how can this girl be stressed out? But there's just, I felt like lack of time to get done what I wanted to do, and just energetics, you understand, feeling stressed full in life. And so for what it's worth, and I'm 53, so I'm just mentioning that because I have been doing acupressure on patients for 20 years, and before that I was working with patients energetically with music therapy, so I have been doing energy work for a long time, and I just think opening the sides of the body and then doing that grounding can really help with neck pain and low back pain. Have a great day and healing thoughts.